From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news about ICE in Minnesota. Police arrested 100 clergy demonstrating against immigration enforcement at Minnesota's largest airport Friday, and thousands gathered in downtown Minneapolis, despite Arctic temperatures, to protest the Trump administration's crackdown. The protests are part of a broader movement against President Donald Trump's increased immigration enforcement across the state, with labor unions, progressive organizations, and clergy urging Minnesotans to stay away from work, school, and even shops. The faith leaders gathered at the airport to protest deportation flights and urge airlines to call for an end to the Department of Homeland Security and what they have called the largest immigration enforcement operation. The clergy were issued misdemeanor citations of trespassing and failure to comply with a peace officer, and then they were released, said Jeff Lea, a Metropolitan Airports Commission spokesman. They were arrested outside the main terminal at the Minneapolis-St. International Airport because they went beyond the reach of their permit for demonstrating and disrupted airline operations, he said. Reverend Maria Furness Tolgard of Hamline Church in St. Paul said police ordered them to leave, but she and others decided to stay and be arrested to show support for migrants, including members of her own congregation who are afraid to leave their homes. She planned to go back to her church after her brief detention to hold a prayer vigil. We cannot abide living under this federal occupation of Minnesota, Tolgard said. The Reverend Elizabeth Barish Brown traveled from Cheyenne, Wyoming, to participate in the rally in downtown Minneapolis, where the high temperature was minus 9 degrees Fahrenheit despite a bright sun. What's happening here is clearly immoral. The Unitarian Universalist minister said, it's definitely chilly, but the kind of ice that's dangerous to us is not the weather. Protesters have gathered daily in the Twin Cities since January 7th, when 37-year-old mother of three, Renee Nicole Good, was fatally shot by Immigrations and Customs Enforcement Officer Jonathan Ross. Federal law enforcement officers have repeatedly squared off with community members and activists who track their movements. Sam Nelson said he skipped work so he could join the march. He said he's a former student of the Minneapolis High School, where federal agents detained someone after class earlier this month. That's what we know for now from the PEP Radio Newsroom. I'm David Moore.